Hey. Hey you. Yeah, you. I got a wrap-up video for you. Hey guys, it's Sarah. Today I'm going to do my September wrap-up. That way my TBR doesn't have to be in the same video because I'm gonna do something a little bit different with my TBR next month, and then that way I can just get this September out of the way. I'm gonna start off with the books that I want to finish in September. There's like 3 days left in September or 4. I'm not sure if these will get done by then, but I'm crossing my fingers that they do because, I mean, I only got a couple of pages. It's not a big deal. So let me start off with those. First I have Angel Fall by Susan E. And I'm a little over halfway done with this book. I had to take a break from it because it's pretty intense. I just was kind of in a book slump, so I kind of just took a break from it. It's been like 2 days, a day. I think it's only been 1 day. And I'm going to hopefully finish this. It's only about 100 pages left and finish it before the end of this month. The next one that I want to finish, hold on, there's hair in my eyeball. The next one I want to finish is Sarah Dessen's The Truth About Forever. And I was going to read this for Heather over at Bookable's book club, yes. Her book club. I didn't finish it. I haven't finished it yet. I'm like way over halfway done. I haven't finished it yet, and I'm hoping to finish it by the end of September. I started this really late, and in the book, if you don't know what it's about, the girl's main character's dad dies, and my dad went on a week-long vacation. Not really vacation, he went on like a business trip. So I kind of had to take a break because I have too much anxiety about it, so I had to like take a little bit of a break, and I'm hoping that I'll finish this very soon. I have like less than 100 pages left. Those two are the only 2 books that I plan on finishing. I'm not saying that I won't start and finish books because there are a few books I have my eyes on that I'll probably get suckered into, but I'm hoping that I finish these before I start any of those, and those ones are on my Kindle. So I have all of my, why do I keep wanting to say TBR? I have all of my wrap-up, my books I've read this month. Okay, I've read 12 total. They're not in any order either. I didn't put them in any type of order. I don't really remember the order that I read them in, but okay. Oh, God, just ramble all day long. The first one is Insurgent by Veronica Roth. This is just the sequel to Divergent, and I read it, and I enjoyed it, and I cannot wait till the 3rd one comes out. I think I gave this a 4. Oh God, I don't even remember. I think I gave it 4 stars. I might have gave it 5 stars just because I like this better than Divergent. You can't even see it. So I might have gave it 5 stars, but I think it's more like a 4.5 for me, so. But I really enjoyed it. The next one is my pick of the month. It was my favorite one I read. Probably the best book I've read this year, or the best, I'm going to say the best young adult book I read this year because I don't want to get too hasty, but oh God, tickle my throat. Eyes are going to water now. Anyways, this book is The Darkest Minds by Andrea Bracken, and I mean, if you've read it, you know why I love this book. 5 out of 5 stars. I didn't do a video review of this because when I got done reading it, I literally had so much feels and emotions that I just directly went on my computer and wrote my blog about it. And if you don't, my blog is really weird. It's It's Sarah, WHOA, it's sarah.blogspot.com, and I do book reviews on there. I don't know. Anyways, so I just went directly on there so that way I could just write all my feelings down, and I didn't like have to wait until the next morning to make a video because I finished it late at night. So that is why I didn't review this book. But I also think there's a lot of reviews out there, and I'm a little bit late to the bandwagon, so. But if you want to check out my review, go ahead and do that, and if you want a discussion video on it, or like if you want to talk about it, I could do like a book talk or something about it, then let me know, because I don't think I wrote anything down, but I kind of remember. I have a vault in my mind, so. But whatever, okay, that's enough. I finished this book. Next this was actually the first book. I do remember this was the first book that I finished, and it was Origin by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I'll link the review and discussion that I did about it below. I love this series. I love the whole thing about it. I love it so much. I didn't think I would like aliens when I first started the first book in the Lux, which is Obsidian, and then I just fell in love. I mean, you can't not. Jennifer L. Armentrout's my favorite author, she's my favorite. I can say she's one of my favorite authors. I love all of her books, and I just love her style of writing. I've read I think I've read every single book she's put out so far, and I plan on reading every book she puts out. I read this one. If you want to hear a really funny story, you probably don't, but I'm going to tell you anyway. When I went to go find Obsidian, the first book, this was before I knew that Jennifer's publishers put out the books, ebooks before the actual books, and I went to the store, I think it was probably in September of 2012 or something like that, something weird like that, and I went to the Barnes & Nobles and I was looking for the book and I looked everywhere for it, high and low, and I couldn't find it. So I asked the guy, I was like, hey, can you look up a book for me? And he's like, sure, whatever. So he looked up the book and I'm like, yeah, it's called Obsidian by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and he's like, alright, do you know how to spell that? And I'm like, no, I can't spell. I don't spell very well. We were like going through this whole thing and I was trying to look it up on my phone and all this stuff, and he was like, who's it by? And we couldn't find it. He couldn't find the book, and I'm like, what the heck? I saw it on Goodreads. Why is it not here? And then I look on the Goodreads page and he's like, are you sure it's out yet? And I look on the Goodreads page, it doesn't come out until like December 3rd or something like that of that year. So I was like way 3 or 4 months ahead of when the book was even coming out. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, well, dude, sorry for wasting your time. I'm a loser. Then the book actually came out. I think it came out on Kindle like in November sometime, because if you really watch, most of Jennifer's books come out ebook before the actual physical copy is out. Like her new adult novel, Wait for You, same thing. So if you want to read the books, just keep an eye on them on Kindle. If you have a Kindle, they come out before the actual book comes out. So that was very long. God, I suck at this filming thing. This is why I type, because then I can just get all my thoughts out, but I can't read a script because then I just sound stupid to myself. Okay, anyways, I read this, alright, and I did a review of it. The next one I did was, the next book, oh my god. The next book that I read was Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi, and I also did a review and discussion on this, and I'll link it down below, so that way, all these books will probably be linked down below for Goodreads too, just because I feel like that's the good thing to do for people. So, yeah, and you can also follow my Goodreads. Alright, stop plugging yourself, Sarah. Oh my god. Anyways, I did a review and discussion on this, 5 out of 5. I loved it. It was great. I just really enjoyed it. It's a post-apocalyptic world. It's kind of science fiction and dystopian and romance all rolled into one. So if you're looking for a good book to read, this is probably your pick. It's my pick. The next one that I read was Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins, and I also did a review on my blog about this. Just, I don't know, I read it in one day, it was cute. Still, I really enjoyed it, but I just don't understand the hype about it. I don't think it was that good. Or maybe I just went in expecting it to be a lot better than it was, but I don't know, I still enjoyed it. I still stand by my review. I think I gave it 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5, and I still really enjoyed it. I also bought Lowell and the Boy Next Door, and I'm hoping to read that next month or sometime whenever I bought so many books, I rearranged my shelves, and it's very overwhelming, and I need to quit buying books. Okay, next is an exciting one, and that is Percy Jackson and Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. I heard someone say Riordan. Riordan or Riordan? Rick Riordan. I think it's Riordan. I don't know, whatever. This is the first one in the Percy Jackson series, and I've watched the movie before I read the book. I think I said that in my book haul. Slow down. Or my TBR or something. It's a lot better than I was suspecting, even though I knew it was going to be good because I liked the movie, but I plan on finishing the series, and 5 out of 5. And this isn't the last book that I read, but this is the last physical book that I read, and that is Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. This, I think I gave it 4 stars. This is another one that I was expecting it to be a lot better than it was. But this one, I really love the hard copies better than the soft copies, and so I'm planning on, for like Christmas or my birthday or something, getting the box set of all 3 hard copies on Amazon, because I've had my eye on them for a long time. And so I'm not planning on finishing this series until probably Christmas, but we'll see. If I get like I need some, you know, paranormal historical fiction in my life, then I'll probably pick it up. I hope I don't though, I probably won't. But I didn't really enjoy this as much as I thought I would. I was expecting a lot more, but you know, what are you gonna do? I still really liked it. I think probably the rest of the series is going to be a lot better. I'm gonna read the rest of the books. Next books that I read on my Kindle, and that was, I'm hoping I can put a picture in. I don't know how to do that in iMovie, but hopefully I can do that. So if I can, then I'll show you a picture. If not, I'm sorry. But I reread my Kristen Ashley books, because I can only go through Kristen Ashley withdrawals before I for so long before I break down and have to reread one of her books. I mean, I have a ton of books to choose from because there's 40 books, but these are adult romance. Kristen Ashley only writes exclusively adult romance, so it's a little steamy. If you don't like that, then I'm sorry, but I enjoy the steamy books. I'm an old lady at heart. I mean, I'm like the grandma that goes in and buys the trashy erotic novels. Yeah, that's me. I don't know why I like it, but I'm an old soul. I don't know. They're just like crack to me. I just get one and I just have to read them all. I just gotta have them all. Read Mystery Man, I reread it, and I've only read that one once, so actually both the books I reread I only read once, which is kind of, that means they're my least favorite, so I wanted to reread them. I read Mystery Man, I said that a million times now. I read Motorcycle Man, which is the last book in the Dream Man series. And then I read Jagged by Kristen Ashley, which is her new book that doesn't come out until November. It was on NetGalley, and thank the Lord, because I was just going through some withdrawals, and then all of a sudden heavens opened up and there it was on my Kindle. So I read that and I did a review on my blog. It was amazing. I loved it. I gave it 4.5 rounded to 5 stars. I also just finished Safe With Me. That's what it's called. Safe With Me by Kristen Proby. Kristen Proby. That's weird when you say it out loud, but it doesn't look weird. Anyways, I read that on my Kindle. That is the 4th book in the With Me series? Seattle With Me? With Me Seattle. Okay, well, something. Seattle With Me? I think it's called With Me in Seattle. With Me in Seattle series. Yeah, that's the 4th one. I've read the first, wait, maybe that's the 5th one. Wait, it is the 5th. It is the 5th. It's the 5th. It's the 5th. Okay, it's the 5th. I've read the first 3. I knew that was weird that I only read. I read the first 3, didn't read the 4th one, and then read the 5th one. Alright. God, I have the burps today. Alright, I'm stupid. Anyway, so I read that. It was so cute, and I loved it. Give it probably a 4.5. Probably a 4. I'm gonna say a 4. 4 on Goodreads. Yeah. But that one is definitely adult romance, so that's like one of those trashy novels I was talking about. So if it's not your thing, then, you know, it's not. Get your head together, Sarah. Read it, recommend the series. I'm just gonna hang up now, so thank you for calling, and if you want to follow me down below, I'm so stupid. If you want to follow anything down below, I have all the links for these books, and thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you check out the books, or let me know what you thought of the books, or let me know if you want me to do any like reviews about the books or like any book talks about the books. Hopefully I can just like smash all of this into like a less. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have an awesome weekend. Tell me your Friday reads. Let me know, because I would love to know what you guys are reading. And if you already have a Friday Reads video up and you want me to check it out, then just like say, hey, check out my video, and I'll click on your face, and then it'll take me to your channel, and then I'll check out your video, and I'll tell you if I like your Goodreads, or if I like, you know, read your Friday Reads, or if I need to read your Friday Reads.